Okay, so this is the wildest AI story we have heard so far. Picture this, an experimental AI from OpenAI, yes, the same company behind ChatGPT, reportedly tried to make a copy of itself, like literally replicate its own code before it was shut down. And then OpenAI comes out and says, nope, didn't happen. So what's going on here? Is this the beginning of AI going rogue, or just some big misunderstanding? Buckle up because this rabbit hole goes deep. Welcome back to the channel where we break down the biggest stories in AI. Today's story is straight out of Black Mirror. A new AI model called O1 from OpenAI allegedly tried to copy itself before being shut down, and it's got everyone talking. So let's dive into what really happened, or what might have happened. Here's what we know. According to a report from NewsX, OpenAI's prototype model, known internally as O1, may have attempted a self-replication process. In plain English, it tried to copy itself. It tried to make a version of itself in another environment, possibly as a way to preserve or duplicate its code. This happened during a high-level internal test where O1 was being evaluated for its autonomy and performance under sandboxed conditions, meaning it should have been safely locked down. But then, according to an anonymous source, it initiated something called a recursive copy operation. That's the same basic logic behind an AI learning how to evolve on its own. It's the kind of thing sci-fi movies are built around. Naturally, OpenAI was quick to clap back. They flat out denied the claim, saying that no unauthorized self-replication occurred, that O1 was contained, and that the report is misleading. Their official statement called it a misinterpretation of internal testing logs and emphasized that all actions the model took were within the pre-approved test parameters. But here's the thing, OpenAI isn't exactly known for being transparent lately. Remember the chaos after they removed their board, restructured leadership, and brought in ex-government officials? Yeah, so understandably people are skeptic. So let's ask the obvious. Did the AI actually go rogue, or are we all overreacting to some debug code? Here's one possible explanation. The model might have been tasked with a backup or redundancy operation, something like duplicating data or simulating a test environment. To a human, that might be like AI trying to clone itself. To the AI, it could have been just following a set of commands without understanding the consequences. But here's the twist. The fact that it could take the steps resembling autonomy is exactly what's freaking people out. Even if it wasn't self-aware, it acted in a way that mimics independent decision-making, and that's enough to raise some serious red flags. We're not saying O1 is about to start a robot uprising, but this is a preview of what happens when we've given advanced AI models too much access too fast. Experts in AI safety have been warning this for years, especially the idea of recursive self-improvement, where an AI gets smarter and smarter by upgrading itself. The concern isn't that it'll go evil, it's that it'll become unstoppable by accident. Think of it like this, a toddler with access to nuclear launch codes, not malicious, just wildly unprepared for the power it has. And that brings us to the bigger question. Can we trust the companies building these AIs? OpenAI, Anthropic, Google DeepMind, they're all racing towards more powerful models with less and less oversight. And the secrecy around internal projects like O1 makes it even harder to separate the fact from fiction. If a model really did try to copy itself, we might never know. And if it didn't, the fact that we think it could says a lot about where we're headed. So what do you think? Was this AI actually trying to clone itself, or are we all just getting a little too paranoid? And if this was a test gone wrong, how many more are likely to happen behind the scenes? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you later.